What's going on, everyone? This is Peter again with Snacks on the Stacks. I showed up to work today and no one has food apparently, and then I have a couple staff members who do not like red meat. So we're going to be doing an impromptu cook today with some Pollo Guisado. I found a cookbook on our shelf today for some Puerto Rican cooking, which is what we're going to be getting into. Starting in about 5 minutes, and we're going to all be doing this on one hot plate surface. So I hope you understand that you can do this yourself at home too if you have everything you need to make the Pollo Guisado. We're going to get at it right now. I was very happy to find this book on our shelves today. Again, I did not really go through it until today because I was making some lunch for everybody at work. Illyanna Maisonet is clearly someone who knows what she's doing. So if you're looking to get into some Puerto Rican cooking and or a little more island flavors as guidance, I would certainly suggest getting this book and reading it. A lot of seafoods, a lot of different proteins, vegetarian stuff, and even some vegan. And we got our guisado. What you'll need for this dish is some seasoning, some oregano, some boneless thighs, lime juice, carrots, peppers, onions, garlic, and cilantro. I did not have time to make fresh sofritos, but if you have some, you can certainly add that to it, which is what it calls for, and some golden potatoes. Peeled or skin on, certainly up to you. I'm going to half these thighs because they're pretty big. Clean them up a little bit, but you do want a little residual fat on there for more flavor, obviously. Use your Saison dressing and then some lime juice, a little bit of olive oil mixed together. If you can marinate overnight, that'd be best, but if not, it is what it is. Look at the color on that chicken. Okay, we're gonna put in a little bit of oil. See, it separates like that. That means it's ready. Wait for the applause. That's what you want. You're going to want to finely chop your peppers, your onions, and so forth. I realized halfway through this that the container I had was not big enough and my knife kept catching my glove. Nobody wants to stab themselves in the hand with a sharp knife. So I'm going to have to switch this up in a second. Dice up the rest of your vegetables, the carrots and the potatoes. Put it all together. Because again, we're going to let this stew for a little bit. And you certainly want these things to take in the flavors, everything you're putting into it by the time you're done. Only put the lid on for a moment to create a little extra moisture. Remember, most of this dish you want to cook with the lid off so it creates that stew-like broth from the starch from the potatoes as they cook down. Add a little salsa verde and about 12 ounces of water too. Let that all cook together. Bring your pot to a burble. Not a boil, not a simmer, a burble. Add all your herbage in and toss it around a little bit and let it cook again for about another 30-45 minutes before you add your chicken in. And you're going to want to let that go again for also about another 45 minutes to an hour. Now everyone at the library is asking me, like, why does it smell so good in here? You'll have to wait and see till it's on Snacks on the Stacks. Till then. Oh. The reason why you want to use boneless thighs for this is so the meat does not overcook. The longer you leave it in there, it'll just create more flavor with this stew. Mix it all together, make sure it's covered, so as it simmers and or burbles, it will just secrete more flavor and take in more flavor with your dish. About an hour and a half later, we are done. I got some staff ready to eat this right now. Don't forget to plate your food correctly. You eat with your eyes before your stomach. Put on a little extra herbage if you want, and I'm going to put a couple of chicharron on here too, just for a little crunch and a little more salt. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and we are done. Don't forget to stop in at your local library. It is our 150-year anniversary. Tell us some stories, and maybe we can tell you some stories, too. Take care.